This video is brought to you by Bridge Gap, daily case studies, practice questions, and more, to help you switch to digital career profiles. And now, here is the case study of the day.
Okay, so in today's case study, we are going to be actually looking at the Instagram marketing strategy of L&T mutual funds. And the reason this is interesting, and I'm actually on the website, is that mutual funds is actually a complex subject, right? Because I'm just on the site, and you can see the different kinds of funds which L&T mutual fund has. And even within these equity funds, there would be many options, right? And for someone to understand these kind of details before deciding on whether to go ahead with a particular kind of equity fund in this case is quite challenging, right? It is not everyone's cup of tea, right? To really get into the details. Now, the responsibility and the goal of the marketing team in this case was to market this to the youth, right? So which by so that means it has to be easy. All these it has to be explained in an easy manner so that they attracted to this, and then people come and spend more time and get to know the details, right? So that's one. And the second thing was that it has to be interesting, right? So we are talking about marketing this to the youth, which should say between 25 to 40. And when you talk about the communication being interesting, one of the great platforms is Instagram, and that's where if you look at the demographics and also what the kind of creative which you can do, and that's something which is it lends itself very well to the platform. So now they of course there would be other options. So for example, you can look at marketing like doing reaching out to people when they are searching on Google. Like this is a search best mutual funds to invest in 2021 India, and you can show ads here. The problem here is that Google Ads is, you don't know the profile of the person who's searching. So if you are specifically looking at reaching out to the youth, then this is this is not like a great option. And also the they are based to target certain specific demographics in Google Ads, but it's not very exact as opposed to the kind of targeting that you can do on Instagram and as both on organic and ads. So that's the reason they chose to use Instagram as a platform to reach out to the youth. And interestingly, you can see the kind of handle that they have. They call it the Finance Magazine, which also makes sense because the idea is to come across as a brand which is going to be putting out things which are not really brand centric, right? So that's why the word a magazine, and you can see that they have lived up to that positioning. Let's look at some of the posts that they have done. Okay, so now what you have to do in the implementation case study is to audit the hashtags which are being used. So you can take a couple of the posts and look at the kind of tags which have been used, and come up with a framework of how exactly for these kind of posts that are there, how would you go about deciding which tags to use, and what tool would you use, and like, if at all would you if you would use a tool, and how would you go about using that tool. Thank you.